Hi, welcome back to Brook Valley Life, and today I'm going to show you what a set of limbs can do to help you shoot. I've got two setups at the moment all ready to go. One is a Hoyt Nexus riser, all the bits and bobs that I shoot in competition, with a set of Uka limbs. They're 40-pound limbs, and I'm going to be shooting 600 spine arrows. Now my second setup is a toe point riser and all toe point gear on it. However, I'm using Hoyt G3 limbs that are possibly around 8 to 10 years older than my Uka limbs. However, when I bought them, they were at the top of the range, so they're a very good limb. They're a foam limb. And what I want to show you is the difference between the two and how getting a newer, faster limb can help you shoot better. My Hoyt G3s are only £38 and I'm going to also shoot 600 spine arrows. And I just want to show you exactly the difference between the two and what the difference of a set of limbs can do for you. So if you stay with me, we'll take them out and we'll go and do some shooting. Hi to everyone, and yes, welcome back to Brook Valley Life, or hello for the first time. So what we're going to do today, I want to show you how different limbs can affect how you shoot. And by different limbs I don't just mean different poundage, but also how you set up and also how fast they are, because foam limbs may be faster than wood, or carbon may be faster than both. So what I want to do is just show you between my two setups. They both shoot 600 arrows, 600 spine arrows, and they've both been tuned to that, so they're both shooting them perfectly. And I just want to show you the difference between the two. So I'm just going to knock you off. I'm going to go and get my a little piece of kit that I can check how much I'm drawing on each bow, just to show you the difference between the two, and then we'll shoot 6 arrows of each, and at the end we'll just discuss the difference between the two. So stay with me. So here we have my handheld bow scale. How it works: you put it around the string, take that up to where your arrow's knocked, then you draw your bow while holding onto this, pulling the string until your arrow goes through the clicker, clicks, bring down, and this little gadget here will move up, push by this as it goes. As you can see, it moves as you draw up to the poundage that your bow's set at. Now, just to let you know again, my competition bow, as I keep calling it, but my Hoyt Nexus, has Uka limbs in. They are the HX10 Evo 2s. I love those limbs. They're rated at 40 pounds. So from what I understand, it's 40 pounds on the fingers at 28 inches. Now you can adjust the bow to shoot less or more by moving your tiller. All you archery guys will know that. And if you want me to show how tiller can affect shooting and how to set tiller and how to measure it, stick it in the comments and I'll do it. So as I said, the first one we're going to do is my Hoyt Nexus with Uka limbs. So get the bow. Now get the arrow that you're shooting, load it normally, so everything is just the same as normal. Take your bow scale, make sure it's set at 0. So that's set at 0. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully, possibly not, but it's set at 0, trust me. I'm an engineer. And then all I'm going to do is point it down, draw until it clicks. Don't let anything go when it clicks, and then read off. Draw through, click, bring it down, and then we'll read off the scale. And there, let me show you that one. Hopefully you can see where that is. That is on £36. So when I draw all the way back, this goes through the clicker, for a 600 arrow spine or spined arrow, I am pulling £36. Remember that one, £36 on £40 limbs. So now we'll get the other bow, use the same arrow, because I can use these ones or these ones. They are both Skylon. One's a Paragon, one's a Performer. They're both 3.2mm internal diameter, so the same as an X10. So that's what I shoot. So I'll just go and get the other bow and I'll show you the difference. So here it is, and I've got the Hoyt G3s. These are rated at £38, so that's £38 at 28 inches. Yep, and you can adjust that with the tiller and stuff like that by moving in and out. So we're going to do exactly the same thing. Take an arrow, load the arrow, remember to reset back to 0. Put it on, draw back until it clicks. Come back down. Now we'll read off. And what we have there, I don't know if you can read that, sorry, let me put that up. That is showing £38. £2 heavier than that one. Even though they're £40 limbs and these are £38 limbs, to get them to shoot the same arrow, 600 spine arrow, you have to draw £2 heavier. I'll just go and put this bow down. I'll come back to you. Back again. So what does that mean? Well, at the moment I can't test the speed of the arrow coming out of the bow. And from what I understand, that can be the only difference. It means that those Uka limbs are a lot faster than the G3s. Yes, there's a lot of age difference. They're made differently as well. One is carbon with pure carbon with resin. The other one is foam and carbon put together. Now, the Ukas, when I bought them, they must be 5 years old now. 2018, so 4 years old minimum. So we'll think about, sorry, got interrupted. So the limbs themselves, my Ukas about 4.5, 5 years old. The Hoyt G3s 12 years old. So there is an age difference between the two, but they both shoot fine. However, because I've got the older limbs, I have to draw £2 more every single time. So I've noticed I get fatigued. So putting both bows together isn't a fair representation of old and new, second hand and this type of thing, because the limbs are on the Ukas are that much faster. However, in the future I'm going to buy a cheaper limb from a place called Nika, N-I-K-A Archery. They do a thing called the N3, and I believe they are somewhere near where the Uka limbs are. So what I'm going to do is just shoot some arrows now to show you the difference. So I'll start off with the Uka limbs first, and then we will carry on to the G3s. I'll use the same arrows, and all we're going to do is change the bows over. So watch, I'll speed this up. So that was the Uka limbs. And I can't remember if I turned the camera on at the bottom end. I don't think I have, so I'm gonna have to shoot those again. So stay with me, I'll put them on, come back and shoot them again. Yep, I'm a dumbass. Good, I've got to shoot them again because that wasn't a particularly good end. So let's shoot them again. Hoi, Uka. Well, I struggled there a little bit, but I did have one or two good shots. Could be because I'm coming down with something, but we'll see. But I'll just go and collect those arrows, come back and we'll shoot the other bow, and we'll see the difference between the two. I'll put you on pause. So here we have the toe point with the G3 limbs. Now I have changed the rest and the button slightly on this one. So if they start going off one way or the other, that's the reason why. I've also changed the sight pin and I've gone to toe point sight pin. The rest that was on there was toe point, but I've changed it for a toe point wraparound this time rather than stick on. So let's see how this shoots. Same arrows. I'm just going to get the arrows. So what can I say about that? Well, for one, it felt £2 heavier. I could definitely feel the difference between the two, and it felt a lot slower. Don't know why. Well, I do, because it's what they're made from, and the Uka limbs are a lot faster. They're very good limbs, however, the Hoyts, don't get me wrong, very good, but the Ukas are just faster, smoother, and I really enjoy shooting them. I don't like when it gets back and it starts real stacking, getting harder and harder to pull through the clicker. I know a lot of people do like that. I don't. I prefer nice smooth to get there and you can just continue, and it's, yeah, nice, smooth and easy to get through the clicker. Oh, even, you'll see, sorry, they were low, so they're definitely going slower. Also, they're to the side. I did say that I changed the sight pin. I obviously haven't got it in the right position. So what I'll do now is I will get that sight pin set up so it's shooting those 600s bang into the center, ready for when I do my test tomorrow as well. So overall, do limbs make a difference? Weight, what they're made from? The answer is yes. Would I recommend Uka limbs? Yes. Would I recommend Hoyt limbs? Yes. Would I recommend any limb? Yes. You need to test them and try them and see what you like. Yeah, I always shot with the Hoyts. When I first shot them, I loved them. Yeah, still like shooting them, but they're that little bit heavy. Now I'm getting on a bit. I've had a shoulder injury. I like something smoother to draw. I can shoot the same speed or even faster, yeah, using a lower poundage. Even though they're rated at higher poundage, I'm pulling a lower poundage. It's crazy how it works, yeah, and get better results. So what you have to do, find a combination that you like, suits you, and then practice. The only way you're going to get better is practice, and also get a coach, get some lessons. Yeah, most clubs will have coaching. If you start off doing stuff wrong, you'll continue going that way. That's exactly what I did. So if you've enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe, hit the like, so you know when to come back, and that bell notification as well. And I will catch you next time, and hopefully tomorrow when I shoot the toe point bow with the Uka limbs, I'm feeling okay and I don't have any lurgy. So catch you next time.